see this gloriousness in this glorious pan? Like, hey, do you want to learn how I made this lovely sauce? Come and see. So we are back from shopping. Ah, God, it's cold. I think I'll boost the heating. We are back from shopping, Abby.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be making a sweet chili sauce.
Ouchie.
I'm going to be making a sweet chili sauce, and I'm just going to show you how I'm going to involve the kids. It's not as though they can really cook the food, but like, this is how you get your children to learn how to cook.
Aunty's gonna teach us how to cook.
Yeah. I'm going to teach them how to cook, what to do. I'm going to try and make it really simple. Put things in bowls so you can just pour it in, like little things like that. And I'll just show you how I'm going to do it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the cooking.
Yeah.
But before we start cooking, I need to feed them, because I don't want to hear when I'm cooking, Auntie, I'm hungry. Auntie, I'm hungry, because they're always crying that they're hungry. It's not so that they don't eat this morning, no. And we are still in morning. Let me just tell you, it's not so that we not eat this morning.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, you are not hungry? Okay. Okay. That's what she was saying. She's not hungry now. When I open the food now, Auntie, where's my own? But let me just leave it like that. Anyway, I'll first feed them before we start the cooking process, and then I'll take you guys along. So it was chopping time, guys. Yes, they got to chop the garlic, the spring onions, the peppers, so the mixed bell peppers, the onion, and the chicken. And what I got them to do was I got them to pass me the ingredients, because you know that kids cannot handle knives. And I wanted them to feel as though they were really involved in the process, because I didn't want to hear, Auntie, I could not do this. Auntie, why can't I chop this? So I think it's a really helpful way of getting your children involved. Just allow them to feel like they are part of the process. So guys, the children are going to help you seasoning the chicken.
Yeah.
The local will use the seasoning powder which we have mixed. It's just stock cubes, some garlic powder, ginger powder, some chicken seasoning. Nothing out of your regular seasoning of chicken. And Dipo has the corn flour. So the local, I will put some chicken, and then all I need you to do is sprinkle
The chicken.
Oh yeah, put some seasoning here. The local, that's too tiny.
Then I'll finish it.
The point is to finish it.
Then is people gonna finish this?
Yeah, just put
Powder.
some powder.
This big?
Yes. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Me?
Just leave that on the table so you afford it. So guys, the process just continued of them trying to season the chicken. The lacquer kept on asking why she could not put little seasoning powder into the chicken. Like, this is the beauty of having kids cook with you. They will ask loads of silly questions. Why this, why that? And I feel like to encourage them, make sure you answer all the questions as happily as possible. She was a bit sad that her own seasoning finished and got his own didn't, but what can I do?
20 minutes later.
So guys, there are things that the kids cannot help you with, and this is one of them. So I put some oil and some sesame oil in the pan so I could cook the chicken thoroughly. And see guys, where there's oil, where there's fire, I tell the kids to stay away. So they were just by this side here watching me cook the already marinated chicken, as you can see. So chicken we marinated previously, I allowed to sit for 20 minutes, and then I cooked the chicken until it was well done. So I just did this a number of times. I did it in different batches. That's what I advise, do it in different batches, because that's what you need to do. I would have used a wok, but if you guys know my experiences with wok, I have given up on them at this point, because they do not just last, or I don't know whether I'm buying the wrong wok. So I used my cast iron pan to do this method, and then once I was done, I just cleaned my cast iron pan thoroughly. So we're about to cook our Chinese sauce. I've done all the major preps. I've done the chicken, so you just stir fry chicken a bit, as you have just seen, and now it's just to combine the peppers, the onions, the garlic, the chicken, and the sauce together. So I normally buy the sauce from Aldi. You can buy any sweet chili sauce of your choice or of your choosing. The popular brand is called Amoy, but then I bought this brand which is cheap and also tastes as well. My dear, one thing I realized is that most sauces taste the same, except maybe if you are like me that likes hens, I will not buy any other type of ketchup. But we are all about to do the mixing of the chicken spices, and the children will feature where they can.
You can see excitement.
So
So I put some olive oil into the pan. I put some sesame oil into the pan as well. Yes, the children were already here. I told Dolapo to pass me the garlic. Yes. So I put the garlic in first. I cooked that slightly. At every process of my cooking, I added a bit of salt. So you see me sprinkling some salt as I cook. The next thing I put was my peppers. Yes, like it was essential to put my peppers, like those peppers that I had chopped up. This is the time you put them in just after the garlic has started sauteing. So I put in my garlic, I seasoned a bit again. The next thing I was going to throw in was my chicken. So guys, anytime you cook chicken, you realize that stock settles at the bottom. I did not want any of the sauce in this sauce. So I just picked out the chicken and left the sauce under. So I just picked the chicken and left the stock aside. So I'm going to mix that up together. And the next thing I'm going to add in is soy sauce. Guys, what is a Chinese sauce without soy sauce? Yes, you can skip that process if you want, but my dear, it is just what you need. Added my onions in. Now you can also skip this, but please, onions are essential in cooking. If you don't like onions, what do you like? Please tell me. At this point, the children had abandoned me. They were tired. They did not want to cook any longer. They were just hungry. And remember, I gave them food before we started cooking. But what can the righteous do? The next thing I was going to add was my sweet chili sauce. I bought this from Aldi. You can buy from anywhere. You can use any brand you want. So I just put in my sweet chili sauce and I'm going to mix that up. You can allow this to cook and then end your cooking process, but no, guys, I wanted the sauce a bit thick, so I added a bit of cornstarch, which I just mixed cornstarch and water together, and then I added that in. And the next thing I was going to add to finish it was my spring onions. After this, I allowed to cook for just 1 minute, and my sauce was done. Like, take a look very soon.
Guys, guess what? My camera battery died. Anyway, what can I do? So I switched to my phone. As you can see, the meal is finally done. You can eat this with a rice base, a pasta, or a noodles base, or even bread, because one day I was hungry and I ate it with bread. But anyway, guys, don't forget to try this recipe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a lovely week ahead. Bye.